So this is episode 33 of my weekly diary, which include of some lovely bruises that I managed to get from my game on Wednesday, a few highlights and some school talk, because we are doing something a bit weird next week that is going to be really annoying. So I hope you enjoy. So a quick video before I go to bed, basically just saying what I did today. Now obviously this week's video is in landscape and it's driving me nuts because normally I look there. But now I'm like trying to look there, so if you see me look that way, ignore it. Anyway, so obviously we've got a game on Wednesday. It's against Henley, and today I did find out the schedule for it. Well, not schedule, but the team sheet. And as it's an ace game, I was like kind of watching out for it. But I am playing, and I will be playing as hooker in the second half, I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm quite happy about that, as normally I get put as prop, but I think most of our props that got injured are actually like all better now, so I'm quite happy about that as well. Today was a bit of a weird one, and that is because my entire schedule got flipped from the moment I woke up. So what I mean by that is literally we got a message this morning. So we should have started at 12. I think we ended up starting at 12:30. So that was only like a half an hour difference. Then we finished, and then our training session was supposed to start at 2 to 3. But then it started from, I think it was 1:45 to 3. So it was definitely a longer training session as well, which focused mostly on, I think it was mostly like positional gameplay and stuff like that. Then we also had a focus on scrums, lineouts and things like that, and I was throwing in the ball, playing hooker. I did some practice as a prop, did some practice lifting, because even though I can lift, obviously it's not one of my strongest suits, but I think they're turning out pretty well, as I can finally keep my arms straight as I lift, which is obviously very useful. So I thought we were going to do like a full 1200, but we did the 1 minute off, 1 minute on version of it, which basically means you run for 1 minute, then originally you're holding a cone. I think I've tried to explain this before because they made us do it in PDG trials. So you run with a cone for 1 minute, and then you put it down wherever you are, and then you get a minute rest, so you have to walk back from wherever you came, and then you basically just keep doing that for a minute on, minute off for, I think it's about 5 minutes. So around the same time as a fast 1200. But we didn't end up having skills. I don't know why. I think it was just because it was moved, and then we didn't have the meeting either. So that's what I mean, like the day was kind of just shuffled, and it was kind of a good luck thing. But afterwards I had gym, and that was focused on full body, but not too hard, as no one wants to be achy for the game on Wednesday. But hopefully I should get quite a lot of pictures from that, and I'm quite excited for it. So I'll see you then. So this was my game against Henley. Now I'm going to have to watch out for the time on this one, because for some reason it keeps repeating if I talk for too long, so that's a bit annoying. But this game for me was a lot of defence work. So they had a lot of big players that my team was struggling to get, so I kind of had to run in and get them. But it was definitely a difficult game for everyone. I mean, last 5 minutes, we were 1 try down and a conversion. But we had the winger run twice and managed to score 2 tries, and we got both the conversion kicks from that. So it was such a good game, and I think by the end, we were all so happy that we managed to win. But yeah, I managed to have 1 run, 4 steals, and then the rest were just tackles. So I had a high number of steals as well, which I'm quite happy about. But my attack was definitely limited, as I was always watching out for the defence side. I definitely think during this game I could have pushed up the line more, but I still think I made an impact on the game. It definitely bruised up my legs a whole lot from the picture on my Instagram. But yeah, so I was quite happy with this game. Had a few nice pop-offs and a few try-saving tackles. So overall, I'm just really happy that we won, and that was such a good game for everyone on my team, considering the competition against Henley.
Here are actually some of the bruises I got when playing against Henley.
So I'll be doing a quick video about Tuesday and Thursday, and the reason for that is they're both my school days and nothing interesting this week has really happened. So we got to pick a random rugby job. So I think it was like any sport related job, and I think it was specifically rugby, but I chose one. And it couldn't be like really common, so you couldn't really choose like coaching. So I chose like a rugby talent scout because I thought that'd be quite easy to write about. But obviously for my CV, I have no qualifications yet, as I only have my GCSEs, so I had to kind of put that and leave it there. But that was kind of my day on Tuesday, was just doing that the entire day. Thursday was more of creating a plan about what we're going to be doing next week, as next week we are going to be doing something a bit weird. And I'm hoping I'm looking at the camera, because I'm looking at the small camera there. But yeah, so next week I have to do a 40-minute video training, I think it's about 4 people, how to do a sport that isn't rugby. So obviously I chose boxing because I do have a bit of background in it, considering my dad's a boxing trainer. So that should be interesting. Hope you enjoy it for next week. So this Friday we actually had some people come in to kind of join us training. They were under 16s. They didn't join us on everything, so we still had skills gym that they didn't join. And then it was the actual training session at the end for the hour that they ended up joining. So I don't think it was supposed to be much contact, just because we had all finished the game against Henley and a lot of us were a bit sore. But they did end up incorporating some into some drills, so it wasn't too bad, as it wasn't like a game scenario kind of thing. So that weren't too bad. But we did end up doing like attack and defence drills. I hope they enjoyed. I did actually talk to most of them, if not all of them. And at the start, I was asked by one of my wardens to show them my schedule. So that should be interesting for next year to see who actually stays and to see all the new people who join.